Ladies and gentlemen, preppers and non-preppers alike, I come to you today with a heavy heart and a message that's both urgent and crucial. Our world is changing at a rapid pace, and our ability to survive and thrive is being tested more than ever. The global food crisis, which experts have been warning us about for years, is upon us. I stand before you not to incite fear, but to open your eyes to the brutal reality of prepping and what you absolutely need to know before it's too late. While some may dismiss prepping as a fringe activity, the hard truth is that our future depends on our ability to adapt, plan, and overcome the challenges that lie ahead. The links provided earlier have only confirmed our fears. Food shortages, price hikes, and increased demand are real, and they're happening now. So, let's dive into the gritty details of the situation and how we can rise above these challenges to secure our future. The global food crisis is a multifaceted problem that goes beyond mere scarcity. A tangled web of interconnected factors, including climate change, population growth, and political instability, exacerbates the issue. The World Bank's Food Security Update underscores the devastating consequences of these factors on our ability to produce and access food. As the situation deteriorates, it is crucial to emphasize preparedness more than ever before. To grasp the enormity of the crisis, we must delve deeper into the key factors contributing to it. Climate change stands as a significant driver, inducing erratic weather patterns, droughts, and floods that wreak havoc on crop production. These extreme conditions exert immense pressure on our already fragile food supply chains, leading to catastrophic outcomes for millions of people worldwide. With global warming showing no signs of slowing down, the agricultural sector must adapt to these new challenges to maintain food production. Population growth compounds the problem further. The world's population is projected to reach a staggering 9.7 billion by 2050. This exponential increase in the number of mouths to feed intensifies the demand for food, stretching our current agricultural systems to their limits. Traditional farming practices must evolve, and we must explore innovative solutions such as vertical farming, precision agriculture, and genetically modified crops to produce more food using fewer resources. We must also address food waste, a significant issue that contributes to the crisis, by improving storage and distribution methods and encouraging more sustainable consumption habits. Political instability and conflict are other critical factors that contribute to food shortages. Unrest and violence disrupt trade routes and create access barriers for millions of people in need, often resulting in famine and malnutrition in conflict-ridden regions. Governments and global organizations must work together to address the root causes of these conflicts and collaborate on humanitarian aid efforts to reach the most vulnerable populations. Moreover, in times of crisis, we must acknowledge that the decisions and actions taken by governments and international organizations will directly influence our food security. Furthermore, economic factors also play a role in the global food crisis. Rising food prices, driven by factors such as increasing production costs, fluctuating commodity prices, and currency exchange rates, can make essential food items unaffordable for many, particularly in developing countries. Ensuring food security requires not only increased production, but also improved access and affordability for all, regardless of their economic status. Now that we've identified the factors driving the crisis, let's examine some of the specific food shortages experts predict we'll face. They've reported potential shortages in key commodities such as avocados, almonds, coffee, corn, and soybeans. These shortages will not only affect our daily diets, but will also have significant implications for the global economy. For instance, avocados are a staple in many households, and their scarcity will not only lead to higher prices, but may also force us to find alternative sources of nutrition. Almonds, another crucial crop, are not only a nutritious snack, but also a vital ingredient in various products like almond milk and almond flour. A shortage would drastically affect the global food supply chain and create a ripple effect on the prices of many everyday items. Similarly, coffee, one of the world's most consumed beverages, is at risk due to climate change and disease affecting coffee crops. Imagine a world without your morning cup of joe. It's a grim reality we might soon face. As for corn and soybeans, they are integral to our food systems, being primary ingredients in countless products and livestock feed. A shortage would directly impact our meat and dairy industries, leading to skyrocketing prices and reduced availability. So how do we prepare for such a dire situation? The first step is to educate ourselves and understand the reality of the crisis. Knowledge is power, and with power comes the ability to make informed decisions that can mitigate the risks we face. Next, it's time to start thinking about alternatives to the foods we consume. As mentioned earlier, experts have identified 6 foods that may become scarce, and we must find viable substitutes. For example, instead of relying solely on avocados, consider incorporating other healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and seeds into your diet. Similarly, explore alternative sources of protein, such as lentils, chickpeas, and other legumes, to lessen the impact of potential soybean and corn shortages. Another crucial aspect of prepping is building a well-stocked pantry. Prioritize non-perishable items with long shelf lives, such as canned goods, dried beans, rice, and pasta. Be sure to include a variety of nutrients and consider dietary restrictions or allergies. It's also essential to rotate your stock using older items first and replenishing as needed. This practice ensures that your pantry remains up to date and ready for any emergency. Water is another vital resource we often take for granted. A person can survive for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Make sure you have an adequate supply of potable water and a reliable means to purify or filter water if necessary. Investing in a good quality water filtration system is a wise choice for long-term preparedness. Don't forget about your energy needs. In times of crisis, access to power may be limited or even non-existent. Consider investing in alternative energy sources like solar panels, portable generators, or even hand-cranked devices for charging electronics. Having reliable sources of power can make a world of difference when faced with an extended emergency. One often overlooked aspect of prepping is the importance of mental and emotional resilience. In a crisis, stress levels can skyrocket, and maintaining a positive mindset becomes critical. Develop a support network of like-minded individuals who can provide encouragement, advice, and assistance during challenging times. Stay informed about the latest developments in the crisis, and maintain an open mind to adapt and adjust your plans as needed. Remember that prepping is a journey, not a destination. Continually reevaluate your preparedness plans, learn new skills, and stay engaged with the prepper community. As the global food crisis evolves, it's important to stay flexible and be ready to adapt to the ever-changing landscape. The brutal reality of prepping is that we cannot afford to be complacent in the face of the global food crisis. The challenges we face are monumental, but together, with knowledge, planning, and determination, we can overcome them. As you embark on your prepping journey, remember that you are not alone. Millions of people around the world are waking up to the urgent need for preparedness and taking action to secure their future. By understanding the factors contributing to the crisis, anticipating food shortages, and developing strategies for self-sufficiency, we can better prepare ourselves and our loved ones for the challenges ahead. Remember, the time to act is now, before it's too late. So let us stand together, united in our quest for knowledge and resilience. Let us learn from one another and grow stronger as a community of preppers, ready to face whatever the future may hold. And most importantly, let us never lose hope. For it's in the darkest of times that the light of human ingenuity and determination shines brightest.